All right, we're going to have a look at data and graphing today. And when I look at this, I can see that there's some data here. Data is information or something that I have to organize. And so here is the way I'm going to organize it. And I can see these two blue lines here telling me that I'm going to have to count. And I'm going to have to write something here. And then I've got some addition down here. It says add. So the first thing I do, of course, is write my name here, and then I read the instructions, and it says for me to sort the animals and record with circles. That means when I record how many, I'm going to record with circles. And it says write how many in each group. So what I need to do is I need to sort the animals. So since I can't physically put all the dogs over here and all the cats over there, I'm going to count the dogs and the cats like this. So I'm going to do the dogs first because I see dogs right there. So I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, I'm going to count the cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something you noticed me do when I was counting is I was crossing out and I was counting very carefully and systematically. I want you to do that too when you're counting because otherwise we miscount. And then notice I crossed the cats the other way. And then I wrote my data like this and I recorded with circles. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the part that's the same. So I'm going to match these up like this. These all match and have a partner. And I'm going to draw a line there. And then here I can see the extras. And then those are missing there. So I can see how many more or how many fewer there are than one than the other. Now it says complete the sentences, ring the word more or fewer. There are blank more, fewer cats than dogs. Okay, so I look at cats and I see that cats has more. So I want more cats than dogs. So I'm going to go like this. And now it wants me to write how many more than, and I look here at the difference. I do not look at the part that's the same. I look here at the difference and I see that there are 2 more cats than dogs. And then I see that there are blank more or fewer dogs. Now I know there are fewer dogs. And I know that there are 2 fewer dogs because that'll be the same. So this is how I organize and count my data. When I'm adding here, I can just go 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go 8, 9. I know what 5 plus 5 is because that's a double. I know anything plus 0 just stays the same because you don't do anything to it. And I know these are friends of 10, so I know that my answer is 10. I could also go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Either way. Okay. On this page here, we have 3 categories. So we have discuss the data and write how many in each category. Here we have eggs laid this month. This goes with our mystery Doug about birds laying eggs. This says Clucker, and Clucker laid this many eggs. This is Vanilla, and Vanilla laid this many eggs. This is Daisy, and Daisy laid this many eggs. Then I looked a little bit and I compared. I did this line here because these all match up. And then I said that Vanilla laid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more eggs than Clucker. And then I did this here and I matched up these. And I said Vanilla laid 2 more eggs than Daisy. You can try the same thing with animals in the pond. Here's frogs. Here's fish. Here's ducks. Which category had the most? Which animal was there the most of in the pond? Which animal was there the least of in the pond? How many more frogs than ducks were in the pond? Down here we have hot dogs sold at the fair. We have the name Eric, we have the name Miranda, and we have the name Adam. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we talk about our data. We compare Eric and Miranda's data. We see Eric has 2 more than Miranda, or Miranda has 2 fewer than Eric. We can compare Miranda and Adam's data. We can say Miranda has 1 more than Adam, or Adam has 1 fewer than Miranda. If we compare Eric and Adam's data, we can see Eric has 3 more than Adam. This is Eric, this is Miranda, this is Adam. So we can talk about our data that way. All right? Our math is about data and graphing. Remember, when we're doing math, we have to be careful and systematic and organized. We have to draw our things in a nice, neat line, and we have to match them up like this. Make sure they're in the same places. These are all the same as. Here's all the more thans. All right? So, access Think Central. To access that, you go in the Google Classroom through your Google account. You click on the tiles, you click on the classroom, and then you scroll down through all the stuff that's in the Google Classroom until you find the link that says Think Central. And when you find the link that says Think Central, you click that link. And then it's going to say log in with your account. It'll say your name, and you're going to click that. And then it's going to take you to those things to do. And as I looked on there this morning, I see that 4 people have completed all the things to do in there. And there's a lot of things to do in there. And there's some things here about graphing, just like this. It's homework that matches this, because you don't have your books at home. So you don't have this paper to do your homework, and you don't have your math homework papers either. So you're going to need to go on Think Central and do your homework digitally. And that way I can see it, I can see how you're doing, and I can see if you are having any trouble with it. Parents, that is the math homework. There isn't going to be paper math homework when you run out of that those packets that you have. This is the way that we're doing math. So please make sure your child accesses that, because that's literally the homework that goes with these units in there. So to have your child be prepared for next year, they're going to need to be used to using Think Central, and they're going to need to be used to learning how to access it and completing the assignments on there. All right, thank you very much, and have a thoughtful Thursday.